What's happening?
Hey, everybody.
Oh my goodness, what a day.
What a day.
Indeed. Hope y'all have had a good day today.
Hey, Sharon. How are you? Hey, Tammy, Geared for Life. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Wendy. Hope you're doing well. Lisa said, same here, ready for some laughs. Hey, Katie. Hey, Grammy Karen. Hey, Rachel. Yeah, today was a weird one.
Yeah.
Super weird one. Hey, Don. Hey, Old Reading Farm. Sharon said a storm in Enid had hail and 50 miles per hour winds.
Wow.
Looks like I took a shotgun of my sunflowers and my zucchini. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Same with us yesterday.
We did. We lost a squash. It snapped right in half.
We were actually, it was Father's Day. We were in the pool, and it was a nice morning, I guess, really is what it was. And then all of a sudden I looked up. I mean,
it was dark as night.
Yeah.
I mean, it was wicked.
I was ready for a funnel cloud to start forming at any moment. And then, of course, when that storm blows in, that wind blows in and everything, so I was just like, hold on.
We jumped out and got everything, secured and ready. But unfortunately, a squash plant took a beating.
Yeah.
Snapped it right in half. The roots are still there, though. So I don't know. We'll see if maybe it comes back.
Right. Yeah. But it was only one. It's okay.
Back to work after 3 months. I've heard a lot of people are going back.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's going well. Hey, Single Dad. Hey, Sunny Preps from Pittsburgh. Hey, Teresa. Hey, Stephanie. Hey, Aunt Patty. Hey, Rooster Crow Farms. Hey, Mark Bell. Hey, Little Feet. Hey, Stringfield. Goodness, y'all are coming in quick.
Hot and heavy.
Hey,
Love it.
Southern Blessed. Hey, Carol.
So we're actually in the house today because it's about to rain.
Yeah.
This is the good stuff though for Kentucky. We just hope it's not like it was yesterday, like actual storms.
Right. Let's just do some rain.
Right. Just a little rain because the garden loves it, and that's a good thing about Kentucky.
Yes. Teresa Morgan, thank you so much for that.
$20 super chat.
We appreciate
thank you
that so much.
Hope
you're having a good Monday. We really, really appreciate it. Oh, just kick the whole desk. No, we thought about toughing it out outside, but it just wouldn't be worth it if we had to pack everything up and run.
And do y'all have like a serious fly issue this year?
We do.
My goodness, they're everywhere.
Hey, Fancy Farmer. Yeah, we're never late. We are two people who, if you are not there 15 minutes before you're supposed to be there, then you're late.
Yeah.
We are always on time for everything.
It blows my mind.
Even with 2 kids, like we are not ever late.
No. It blows my and this is just us. And I know it's because we're just kind of crazy.
Hey, Christina. Hey, Paula.
But it blows my mind that anyone's not 15 minutes early.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
We're always the first ones to anything.
Everything.
If there's some kind of event, me and Zach are there like an hour ahead of time, and we're just looking at everyone like, well.
And it's so funny, like, because like I have meetings all day, and they're like back to back, and like I'm like jump like as soon as like the meeting ends, like it's like 12 o'clock meeting end. I have another meeting at 12. Like I'm off at 12. I don't let it drag on. And I'm looking at her, I'm like, I'm going to be late. I'm going to be late. Not you get on the next meeting, I'm the first one there. Like,
first one. Oh, every time his VPN pops up, like, you're the first one to join the meeting. And I'm like, you're always the first.
Just the way we are.
I hope you're doing well. We miss you and love you. And we have been thinking about you so much. Hey, Westlyn.
Hannah Miller, my first live. Welcome.
Yay. Hey, Living a Rogue Life. Hey, JNC's Oregon Homestead.
You're in for a doozy.
Cheryl said she loved the tubing trip. It was so much fun.
Last week we pumped out 6 videos, which was really cool. I mean, that's
super proud of us.
We love when we're able to do more. It always seems kind of like life gets in the round, so like we missed a few days. But our goal is, 100%. You always get 1 live, 3 videos every week.
Yeah.
Like we will make sure that happens. Anything after that is kind of, which we don't know the days. We're just saying you're going to get 3 videos and 1 live. But like Lori. Last week we were able to get a Friday video, which we normally don't do, and a Sunday video. Only Saturday we didn't post. And we were real proud of ourselves for that.
Very proud. Hey, Singing Frog Farm Louise. I like that name. It's really cool. Hey, Mari's Vegetable Garden. Hey, Barbara from North Carolina. Hey, Monica. Hey, Cast Iron Mama.
Tammy, I'm so sorry. I will be praying for them. They got tested for COVID. Some of her family.
Oh my goodness.
Showing symptoms. So We will be praying
We
for
will be
them.
praying for
Hopefully that they tough through it and are able to get through it. If they do
Yes.
have it, and it's not anything serious to where they have to
Yes.
be hospitalized. But one thing about it is, with you being the nurse
You'll be
that
the
you are,
best nurse
right?
they'll ever have.
I think if I had to get it, I'd want you as
Yes,
my mom.
Definitely. Absolutely.
And weird news that like we've kind of touched about, but we didn't touch about. Like my grandfather actually had COVID-19.
Yeah, he still does.
He still does. He is in a nursing home. He does have it. He's had it for like a month.
It hasn't been that long. Y'all keep saying that, but it's only been like
Well, Nanny's been in the
3
hospital
weeks.
for like 3 weeks, and
It's only been like 2 weeks.
well, either way, it's been a while. Thankfully, he has shown no symptoms. However, today he does kind of have a cold.
Hold on. Wanda said they're going to the Aldi in Peakway tomorrow. That will make me cry. Please take pictures.
Take a
and send
picture,
them to me.
yeah, and send it to us.
Oh, I miss Aldi.
If you
in
don't
Peakway.
mind, like pop in the Bojangles
Yes.
and get some breakfast because that's what we did beforehand.
Yes.
But yeah,
gosh.
so my grandfather, he is positive COVID-19. He just has a slight cold right now, but he's in a nursing home, and it's hard to like truly know what's going on because you can't go in.
Yeah.
You have
to rely on the phone.
Yeah, and my mom's had a hard time like really even getting a hold of him. And then my grandmother, his husband, my nanny, is also in the hospital.
His wife.
Yeah, his wife. What did I say?
Husband.
Sorry, getting fumbled. Weird day. We'll get there. She's in the hospital. She is having like gallbladder attacks. That's attacking her pancreas. That is causing all other things because she's been in the hospital for so long. So keep both of them in your prayers,
Yes.
along with everyone else that's being impacted. So yeah, that's a little update. I don't think I really got to explain it. So
Yeah, it's been crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, hopefully they get her fixed and him fixed and everything just gets back to normal.
Single dad, Chris. Coffee is on and ready to give Zach a hard time. Let's go. Let's do it.
Wanda said Cajun filet biscuit combo with extra seasoning on the fries and sweet tea.
You got it. Well, unsweet tea for me.
Yeah, and sweet tea. Sweet tea for me.
See, we're in Kentucky. Like, we're that neutral state, so it's okay for us to have both.
Yeah. Teresa said her mom's in a nursing home, tested everyone twice. Only one worker is positive. I haven't been able to see her since March. It's so hard right now. It's such a hard time. And, you know, like with the nursing homes, nobody can have visitors at all. You cannot go see them whatsoever. In the hospital, one person can visit at a time, which is difficult.
My mom
because then, like, you have to communicate through each other, and it's like playing telephone.
It is, and it's terrible. And then you you know, nursing homes have kind of they kind of deserve their bad rap.
Hey, Rebecca.
But they kind of have a bad rap, right? So like you kind of are very nervous when you can't be in there and like see what's going on, and you're just kind of kept out. Like my mom, when she said she checked them in, she had to like stay in this like box, you know, like she wasn't even allowed actually in the building itself. So it's just you get nervous because you don't truly know what's happening in there.
Yeah.
You just are being told what's happening. And she's worked in nursing homes. She was a CNA for quite a while back in our younger days. So she's also told me some horror stories, which doesn't really make it better.
I always try to give advice and try to be the middleman because it is hard, but it's also hard on the nursing homes. And you really don't know until you're in that position. It's just a tough situation. It's tough for everyone, not just the residents, but the workers as well. And it's rough. Yeah.
Big Bear said younger days, LOL. I saw 2 questions I need to answer.
Did you say younger days? I was seeing that in my younger days. Wow. He golfed in his younger days.
I did golf in my younger days. Every time I'm in the bathroom, I look at them. They are like having like this much dust on them.
I asked him for Father's Day Sunday. I said, "Do you want to go play golf or something?" And I just like waited, and he didn't say anything. I was like, "It's awful hot."
Yeah, like she's already backing out because it was like slightly considered. I'll get into that in just like I saw 2 questions about white tomatoes that I wanted to answer. Somebody asked if we were growing great white tomatoes. Yes, we are. Mm-hmm. The plants are doing great. Like 0 issues whatsoever. No fruit though yet. So, but we're not disappointed. We know every variety is a little different, kind of like our pink oxhearts.
Yes.
They weren't early producers for us last year, and we don't expect them to be this year. But they were like the best, and like at the end of the season, they were awesome. So, if you have tomatoes that aren't producing fruit just yet, don't get discouraged. You don't necessarily have a pollination issue. Some varieties are just different. Think about it like horse racing. We're in Kentucky, right? You have front runners and late runners. So what I've noticed with some of the white varieties is they're a little bit of late runner. Yeah. Wesleyan also asked about white cherry tomatoes. She has some that are ripening up, and they are fantastic. You will love them.
That's awesome.
They are so good. You can pop them things right in. Low acid. being white, and they're just good with everything.
Yeah.
I think our favorite was just putting them straight in salads or dipping them in a little ranch. They're really good.
Singing Frog Farm said, "Lord girl, how sunburned are you?" I'm actually not sunburned.
Yeah,
it's just my blood pressure.
I was going to say bad lighting, but okay.
Really up for like the past 2.5 hours, and I still haven't worked myself down from it. People say that all the time. Like when I go in public, and I'll go to the store. Like if I have to go to Staples and get supplies for shipping stuff, or I have to go to the grocery store, people are always like, "Man, you got a bad sunburn." And I'm like, "No, it's just my blood pressure because I really don't like being in public."
Suzanne, $3 super chat
Thank
with
you
it.
so much.
Really cute emoji. How's it going? It's going good. Thank you for that. Really appreciate it.
Oh my gosh.
One or two. Does that mean we have another story night? You do.
Oh,
we like to wait till like we get about 30 minutes in to get to the details, just so everybody has a chance to join.
Whitney said, "Zach, is it okay to give a dose of fish emulsion and the following day neem oil, or will that be too close together?"
Oh no, absolutely not. We do Sunday fish, Mondays neem.
Yes.
Every week, because you're doing two different things, right? So the fish is fertilizer; it's going at the base, and then your neem is going on your plants, and so totally separate.
Hey, North Star.
You're good to go.
Hey, horticulture geek. How are you?
Hey.
Sometimes plants are like people; they're mean. I've had plants before that I've never got produced from the second I leave my garden center. Gets loads of stuff. Yeah, they're like little gremlins that they won't let you watch them grow, but as soon as you walk away, they start growing.
Man,
that's awesome.
Because of all the rain we had, even though we had that one snap squash plant, our growth was huge just in one day. I mean, it looks like everything sprouted another foot.
Angel, how many calendula plants do I have? Probably
15, 20.
I want to say 15. Probably 15.
It's actually a question that we miss a lot. Someone asked, like, what's the plants that you use for your salve? So the comfrey is there. Y'all see it all the time in the background. But the calendula, what she's using for the salves right now is last year's calendula that she has dried and saved. It's an amazing amount there. We'll show it one day in a video
we need
on
to
all
give
that.
Like a tour of that.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
And then so her next round is growing.
Yeah.
So there's no actual flowers just yet, but that's the great thing about it.
And they do reseed themselves. They're just like chamomile or whatever. But the chamomile and the lemon balm took over my entire tea garden last year. So I actually had to move the calendula and put it in a different spot. But they're beautiful. I love my calendula. Yeah, it's so good for so many things.
Yeah, and speaking of that, Etsy today, calendula salve and comfrey salve are both out, and they're still in stock. So if you haven't had a chance, you still can. Yeah. Thank you for everyone that's ever purchased. Like, we busted booty. That was the start of the day. We made, like, she had them all infusing. Yeah, I guess is the term. And then so we made them today, which we made 130 salves, which doesn't seem like a lot, but it's a lot. It's a lot. Which is more than we've ever made. Every time we do it is going to be more than we ever made, just to try to keep up demand. But you all have already bought more than we've ever sold, but she actually does still have some in stock if you're interested. Yeah, lemon balm is a beast. Yeah. And actually, I think chamomile is worse than lemon balm. My chamomile is currently choking out the lemon balm. Lemon balm. I'm going to have to seriously desize the chamomile because it's really too much at this point. I can't handle it. Fancy Farmer, do you all think you'll stay in Kentucky forever, or is NC or some other place calling your name? North Carolina will always call my name. Yeah, but that doesn't mean we'll move there. There's a lot of things that come into play with that. We were living a different life in North Carolina. Yeah, we really were. It wasn't this life. It was totally different. Yeah, and so when we think about what we're doing now, trying to do in North Carolina, we know a lot of people do, but there are a lot more restrictions than, say, Kentucky. We don't know. Time will tell. There's a lot of stuff. The next year will be a very revealing year on what our future holds. So we're just kind of riding the train and seeing what happened. And all we're doing right now is just trying to make sure our credit gets in a good enough shape to where we can adjust if we need to. Yes, to where we can actually do something if we want to. Hey, Everyday Life from Canada. That's awesome. You're finishing off your own vlog. So cool. We actually finished one right before we got on. Grace said, do you use calendula petals for tea? Yes, absolutely. Love them. Hey, Evelyn. I feel like you were starting something. Oh, no, naturally NC said, NC comes with friends already installed.
Yes, many friends.
That's one thing about it. If we ever move to any state, I feel like we're going to immediately have friends because we have such a diverse group of folks in different areas.
Yeah. Yeah, Kentucky, it feels like Kentucky, North Carolina, and Tennessee are 3 places that we could live happily ever after for the rest of our lives.
And even, y'all hear how well we talk about North Carolina, but I ain't going to lie, the whole time I was there, I also thought about Kentucky.
Yeah, we miss Kentucky.
You know, it's one of those things that us as human beings do.
That's what you do.
When you have what you think you want, you think about something else. So I know Kentucky. I love Kentucky. I love Tennessee. To me, a forever home will be in one of those 2 states.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think we'll go back to North Carolina to live, but we'll definitely visit.
Yes,
we have family down there.
It'll be like our retirement vacation spot.
Hopefully, you keep selling up calendulas.
Maybe have a beach house or something.
No, lake house, Jordan Lake, all day. You put me. Well, they don't sell them, do they?
No.
Dang it. We looked into that while we were there.
We did.
But yeah, you keep selling that calendula set, man. We can get us a retirement home down there.
Jamie said, "I'm dreaming of Kentucky and never live there. It's so beautiful."
It is. It's great. From the outside world, we seem like such a bleh state. There's really nothing much going on here. There's not a whole lot of entertainment in our little area. We don't have mountains. We have rolling hills. So you got Tennessee that has that.
Yeah.
But it's gorgeous, y'all.
Lettia Dawn Umbarger said, "Jen, do you have plans to make a lotion in the future?" I actually do.
Can I show them what it does?
Will it do it? You think?
Maybe I used it, so I don't know.
I have not perfected the lotion yet. It's great for our use and like close family.
It's first off, the lotion is fantastic.
The lotion is amazing.
Like my grandfather, not the one in the nursing home. He lives by it.
Yeah, he literally buys me out before I could even sell it to someone.
But to kind of give a little back, like when we sell something, we want it to be like good.
We want it to be good. We want it to be perfect.
We've been making things for years.
Yeah.
Just to make sure.
I'm still trying to perfect things.
Right. So see that?
Yeah. So what happens is
this is almost empty.
It's goat milk lotion. I have to put a preservative in it, which is an organic preservative. It's really, really good. And I get it from Amazon, and it preserves the milk because it's goat's milk. Like I cook it to 100 degrees, but I still have to preserve it so that it will last long. The preservative with these bottles makes some kind of scientific reaction to where if you don't open it every 24 hours, it will not explode, but it will force itself out of the bottle. Well, depending
on how full it is, it might explode.
It will force itself out of the bottle.
Yeah.
So I'm still working on that. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out. I actually have planned on just putting it into little, really shallow mason jars, not the jelly jars, but the half of the jelly jars that are wider, and doing a body butter.
Yeah.
And then that way it couldn't explode.
Bottles.
Yeah, glass bottles. Something about the plastic.
It expands. It's some kind of,
I don't know. Yeah, but glass would be perfect. I just haven't found the perfect thing yet.
Y'all should have seen it. We made all of these.
Yeah.
And we were sitting. We weren't sitting. We were just walking by, and all the time I was like, "What is that?" And there was 7 of these sitting there, all with their lids up, just volcanoing motion out of it. I'm like, oh my gosh!
It is really strange. And so once I saw that happened, obviously I don't want to sell it to you all because I don't make something and put it in the Etsy store. I make something and then I wait and I try it and I make sure it's good, make sure it's good quality, safe, all that stuff. Right. I don't just throw it out there. So that reminds me of the loofah soaps. Loofah soaps
been a trial and error.
Not going well. Everybody keeps saying they want the loofah soaps.
Well, I think I've in my head figured out how we need to do it. It's just not the way we planned.
I don't know.
Okay, so
it's not working.
You want to tell them
There's
what happened?
More scientific reactions.
It's straight chemistry class up in here.
Chemistry. It is literally chemistry. Every night we decide to do something like this, and it's like a science project. We're just sitting back watching. Kids, go in your room.
Around the corner. We
tell the kids, go in your room. Mommy and daddy are doing a science experiment.
So she has all those loofahs. We have a lot of trial and error soap that we weren't super satisfied with, but it's still good soap. Yeah. I tried to do something with food coloring. It was one of our first ones. Yeah. It looks bad. We didn't want to sell them as full bottles.
We like to do things. Try things.
Yeah. So her and I were like, well, let's just melt those down.
Yeah.
And put them in the
loofahs.
loofahs.
You melt it and you put it over the loofah and then it hardens back up.
Right, exactly. So
yeah, no.
Perfect. We don't waste those.
No.
Well, we tried 2 different ways.
Yeah.
First time we tried a microwave. I just popped it on a minute. It ding ding.
First of all, it shouldn't have been a minute. I told him not to do a minute. He goes over the microwave and he looks at it, and I mean, it's like an alien exploding out of this mason jar. I mean, like tentacles and just all kinds of crazy stuff going on. So then, well, actually, we threw it outside because I was like, "That's gonna bust the glass any second now."
And the lye would
throw it outside,
and it felt like it like reactivated the lye.
Which was weird. Because even though that soap has been sitting for like 6 months, I don't know. So then we tried a double broiler. That didn't work.
Yeah,
that
was my idea. I was like, got this, babe. That didn't work. Let's double broiler it.
Yeah.
Because we make chocolate all the time. I'm like, this is how you melt chocolate without it burning. I'm like, perfect. It did not melt.
Nope.
So I think it was just soap isn't gonna work.
Yeah, I don't know.
So I think what we need to do is next time we make soap, we'll save some.
Yeah.
And instead of pouring it in the molds, we'll just pour it in the molds.
There you go.
So unfortunately, that just means it's going to take longer to get to you all. Right. But because the lye now will have to sit for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So it's going to take a little bit longer than we expected because we thought we were going to be able to use the already made soap.
Yeah. That's just a little behind the scenes fun of making stuff around here.
Yeah, things just melting over and all kinds of fun stuff.
Kentucky Faith Haven Farm said, I hate squeezing lotion out of a bottle. I love it if it just shot out of
it. It does.
It does.
Oh, my God.
It does.
Because we gave it to my papa and mama first, and we were like, seriously, y'all, I know it seems like we're kidding, but this thing will explode at you if you don't open it every day.
You have to open it at least once a day.
And you
have to like release the pressure.
Right. And we still recommend when you open it, like open it over a trash can.
Right.
Because that way it doesn't like shoot everywhere. You get enough on your hand, just shut it down.
Oh my gosh.
My papa calls me the next morning after we gave it to him. He said, by God, that thing shot me in the face. All over my glasses. I said, I told you. Of course, we didn't charge you for the lotion. But I was like, I told you not to do that. He's like, well, I didn't think it'd be that bad. I don't know how much more I can explain this to you.
Oh, my gosh.
He said, man, I love it. He said, I'm so lotioned up.
Yeah. Fermenting jars. That would be a good idea.
Yeah.
I got to figure out something
that lets the air out.
The lotion is amazing. I know that you guys will love it so much. I love it. I put it on my feet, my legs, my arms that get a little dry sometimes, and it is the most amazing lotion. Mm-hmm. It's just figuring out the container. Oh, thank you so much, Teresa. That's awesome.
It is self-dispensing
lotion. Yes,
it
is. Yes. You need a little, just walk by it, and it'll just come right out.
Right.
Oh, my gosh.
Lisa Lee, you can charge extra for exploding lotion at Halloween.
There you go.
Nice prank. April Fool's lotion.
Yeah.
Okay, it's 23 minutes in. Let's get a little more detail about our day. First off, 410 people in there. That's awesome.
Oh, nice.
Thank you all. So we moved the pigs today.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to see this on the video tomorrow. I haven't edited, so I don't know how much it actually caught. I had the video recording. As you all know, or you don't know, Pieces, our female pig, is pregnant. She is literally due within like a week.
A week from tomorrow.
A week from tomorrow.
But she's a first-time mom, so really she could go anytime.
Right. I mean, it's kind of things are usually pretty by the number, but like she said, first-time moms, you never know. So we had to get Boots, our boar, away from her.
Yes.
And we knew we needed
for her safety and the baby's safety.
Exactly, and his safety.
Thank
because
you,
if he,
Pam.
Killed all the babies, probably a problem. Anyways, so
he's a problem.
Yeah,
he's a problem today.
Right.
He's no longer my friend. Have excommunicated him from the compound. He is no longer welcome here.
Jim was ready to get the knee shotgun out.
What did you? Oh, we were doing it at the end. I'll go ahead. Fast forward. He said because we dropped our sticks outside. He said, "Pick your weapon." So I picked up a tree branch. I said, "Is a shotgun appropriate?"
Yes. This is after that came at about like 50 minutes into this adventure. Okay, so we're like, we got this. We have been working hard on getting them used to us.
Yeah.
They're eating marshmallows out of our hand.
Which is so frustrating because they're so slow in everything they do. He's like, take the freaking marshmallow pieces and boots.
Unless you're trying to get them somewhere.
Yeah,
they're not slow.
yeah, no.
So we've been working really hard, but we still had a very limited amount of time to like grow this relationship, right?
So they've only been here for a month and a half, 2 months.
2 months, yeah. So we have where the boy goats were. And I try to picture this in your head, and you're gonna see this tomorrow, but we got to build this up a little bit because it is hilarious. And I don't know how much I got. So you know where the boy goats were. So our plan was we were just gonna lay
Harvard.
that wall down of the pig fence.
Yeah.
Hook the male goat fence up to it and just lay 10 on it because I didn't want him to run on the fence and be like,
I wanted it to be like a bridge.
Exactly, like a bridge, and be like, we just coasted a little booty on in there. Piece of cake, right?
Cake.
Wow. First off, if you've never seen our pastures, it's wooded. Like
very wooded.
We like to give our animals shade. It's not just a big old piece of grass. It's just not in the books.
And there's locust trees and thorns everywhere.
Low hangers.
Yeah.
Right? Low hangers. So we start going. Wyatt's in there with us at the time. Raylan's asleep. Wyatt wanted to help.
He was trying to help us.
Yeah, and he did good. But
and the boar is not aggressive towards us whatsoever. He just does not like to be bothered, but he has never showed any signs of aggression.
No, not at all.
So I told Wyatt, I said, we can try this. Well, if he does show any signs of like attacking or wanting to run you over, then we'll get you out. But he's never acted like that. They're coonies. They're very docile.
Yeah. And so we just had him like in a spot, like a weak spot that we knew we couldn't get to and be like, you just stand here.
Yeah.
And if he comes, like, act like you defend him in basketball. Yeah, put your hands up. Well, we start going. It's not going exactly as planned for the first round.
No.
He immediately goes to that little hallway where Wyatt is.
Yeah.
And he's booking pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good.
I said, Wyatt, get out of the way. I'm like, I don't think he's going to be aggressive, but I think he's just not going to stop.
Right. And he probably weighs about 50 pounds more than Wyatt.
Yes, for sure. So we got Wyatt out of the way. We sent him out. We've lost our surprise.
Yeah, our element of surprise.
Element of surprise, thank you. So that's gone. He knows this isn't marshmallow time.
No.
Something's up.
This isn't all fun marshmallows feeding.
Yeah, exactly. You really have that one try with animals before
really
they catch on, and especially with pigs.
They're smart.
They are.
Yeah.
They're like, this isn't normal feeding time.
No.
Y'all ain't right. So I've got 2 tobacco sticks in each hand. Jen's got a tobacco stick. Well, we're pretty dry, but besides obviously where we water, pigs, right?
Yeah. It's their little wallow.
Yeah, it's a little wallow. That's where they love
Which happened to be the most high traffic area.
Yes, it is. So I'm starting to our goal is still to just run him in there. And so we're trying to run him. Me and Jan, we can't get through the trees appropriately.
Not fast enough.
Right. Yeah. To actually herd
because
like we would anything else.
Thorns and stickers hanging down. So you can't just run through it.
Right.
You have to defend yourself, basically.
Exactly. And the biggest thing with herding is being big. Yeah. Right. So it's showing big, having stakes. Your arms are triple the size because you have stakes. And it's just showing big. Because you don't actually have to be in front of them. You just have to have something to make them go back the other direction. Okay, that's why we have shepherd's hood, right? Dogs and stuff. Well, we couldn't do that because we'd have to move our arm in. And as soon as we did that, there goes Boots.
Yeah.
So then we decided that ain't gonna work.
No.
Let's catch him.
Yeah, let's catch him. Let's corner him and catch him.
Right.
No big deal.
I did it once.
He's small. He really is. He's probably what?
80 pounds, 100 pounds.
80, 100 pounds.
Yeah.
He's not big.
He's an ox. I mean, he's a little ox.
Yes.
He's straight muscle.
Down. Pigboards, that would be nice.
Yeah, pigboards would be fantastic. We didn't have pigboards today.
We do everything the hard way.
Exactly. That's the way we like it. It's our exercise for the day. We don't work out any other way, but messing with pigs. So we go to try to catch him, and we're like, if we can get him in the house, perfect. 2 outs. You're that end. I'm this end. Got him.
Yeah.
So I'm running him up the side of the fence. Jen's in the middle where the big mud hole is. I'm running him up. We're got him going. Also, you got to remember, we got to keep pieces out of this.
Right. Yeah. We're not trying to get her over there. We're trying to separate them.
Yep. And we're trying
They don't like to be separated.
And we're trying to keep her stress level low.
Yes.
She's much bigger than
She's
Boots.
Huge.
Right.
I mean, she's due any day.
She's
We did not want to run her. We didn't want her to get exhausted, out of breath,
Too
thirsty,
bad.
anything.
Right.
Yeah.
But Boots is a smart little pig, and he knows she's bigger than me.
Yeah.
I'll just hang out behind her the whole
she'll
daggone
just
time.
guard me.
Yeah, wherever she goes, I'll go. So we're running them. I'm booking it. I got thorns just attaching to my arm, and I'm like, babe, get over there. We got him going. All of a sudden, I heard, bam. I just look over and I'm like, babe, because we had him. He was going in. She landed
Not, babe, are you okay? Babe,
No,
Boots.
I didn't know what happened. I'm in the zone. I'm trying to get the pig in the house. I mean, she's bam.
Bam.
Right on the backside. I look over like, ooh.
Laying in like 12-inch thick poop and mud.
Yeah, so my biggest fear is like she's hurt. I'm like, okay, are you okay, babe?
Not hurt.
Not
It's
hurt.
Disgusting.
Yeah. So she gets up. She's like bleeding from her arm.
Oh,
and
that
like,
was the next round. I
that was
hit
the
a
next-
thorn tree and it ripped my arm off.
long story short.
And he looked at me and said, there's blood running down your arm. I was like, I know. This isn't fun.
And at that moment, Rambo kicked in.
Yeah.
Because I said, let's call it a night. And let's regroup and
No,
think about this tomorrow.
Absolutely not.
She had Rambo eyes.
Mm-hmm.
She said, that pig is getting separated tonight.
Tonight. I'm
Okay.
done.
Okay.
I told Boots, I said, I'm done with you.
Okay.
We can either do this the hard way or we can do it the easy way.
Yeah.
Either way, it's going to be hard for us.
Right.
But one way might be easier for you.
Yeah, we're so far in now. Ain't nothing going to be easy.
No.
You are on such high alert that this is... Oh. So Jen says, remember that fish net we got when we put our fish in our pond? She said, what do you think about that? I'm like, better than my stick.
Yeah.
So I go over there and get it. And we're trying to get him back in the house because like over there's like a little hall.
Yeah.
And it's a little tunnel.
Very thin.
Yeah, it's easy for you to
If
conquer
you
it.
could trap him over there, you could get him.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
He's also very muddy. Remember,
Very.
we had a really bad storm
Everything's
yesterday.
funny.
Yeah. So we run him back. First off, she went down again.
This time I just sat there.
She
I
sat
was
there.
so bad. I just sat there and laid in the mud. I was so bad. I was so mad at Boots. There was no standing up in this at all. It was a slip and slide in there. There was nothing you could do to stay on 2 feet.
So again, I'm getting fearful that she hurt, and I know she mad.
Fine.
Yeah. Yeah, babe. Okay. Let's get the pig. So we get him in the house, y'all. We get him in there. She's on one side, I'm on the other. She done fell twice.
No.
She's a little concerned.
A little
I'm like, be big, be big. And like he's running into the wire like he is.
I yelled at
doing-
him. I said, I'm bigger than you, son of a...
Oh. So I'm trying to
I
grab
was
him.
so mad at him.
He's full of mud. Like, I mean, he's just slipping out of every grip I can get. And y'all seen it. Like, I'm laying on my chest.
Bad.
And Jen, like, was a little to the corner.
I was not
And I'm
fully
like,
in it.
I'm like, be big. You got to cover that up because, like, he was challenging both of us.
He was
I was going to get him, but I needed
making
her to
it-
keep sending him back to
he
me.
was making real little noises, and I started to get a little concerned
Yeah.
that maybe, like, he might look at me and be like, I could kill her and be okay with it as long as I get free.
And he wasn't. If you've ever caught a pig, it sounds like straight death. They
Yeah.
squeal so
It was
loud.
like
It's
this snorting. I was
Yeah.
like, oh man,
So-
he sounds mad.
I'm still trying to grab him, and like he's just slipping right out. I think the lotion exploded on me or
Probably.
something because like it was like trying to grab butter. And finally he like goes to challenge Jen. I see her like, you know
I
that
did.
shoulder drop,
I did the shoulder
the
drop.
shoulder drop. Like there's your opening.
Yeah.
And
I didn't like the look in his eyes.
I'm laying on my
I
belly.
had rainbow eyes, but he had more rainbow eyes. And I was like, listen, I'm not dying over you. So I don't even care at this point.
I was just laying, and probably what was pig poop.
Oh, yeah.
I said,
Absolutely.
I'm done. Rambo said, we ain't done. I said, you just lay. So we get out. I'm exhausted.
Exhausted.
After this. I didn't fall twice like she did, but trying to grab his wiry big butt over and over again and just sliding out. I'm like, done. Oh, I forgot about the fishnet. We did try one more time. Fishnet didn't work.
No.
You could guess. we're sitting there. I'm like, all right, somehow I've got to like build a hallway with this fence or something. I don't know.
We just stood there for probably a good 15 minutes just staring off in his face.
I think 30 of those, I wouldn't think about anything.
Yeah, I think so. I was just trying to catch my breath. And thank God I was still alive.
She says, and we're going to have different stories for this. She says, why don't we just put the fence right down the middle, the old goat fence right down the middle, and just split the current pen, and wouldn't that be easy to run them?
That's a great idea.
I looked at her, and I said, a month ago, that was my idea.
No.
You told me there wasn't enough.
My idea. And he told me that wouldn't work because of the way the fence was set up.
So, it's a Harvard Homestead. Thank you so much. $10 Bigboard Fund.
We're definitely going to get Bigboard. For sure. Absolutely.
So, we let our Rambo-ish selves towards each other calm down.
Yeah. There's always a meme. It says, I'm sorry for what I said when we were like trying to put the animals up or moving the animals. Yeah. Yeah. Well, we didn't get too bad.
No, we did. We did.
We've been worse.
Yeah, we have definitely been worse. We were both equally mad at Boots, not at each other. Because we were both doing really good and really hard work. And, you know, he slipped out of my hands a few times. She fell twice.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh. If you've never wrangled an animal as a couple, it is a true bonding experience.
Yeah. I mean,
it is something that can either make you or break you. Right. And there is no other way to it.
Exactly. So we put the fence up the middle. We leave just like we put it up until there's like a 4-foot section that's open. Run his little butt right in there. Pieces went with him.
Yeah.
He says, don't do this. Don't do this.
I was like cussing her. I'm like, I'm doing this for you.
I mean, at this point, I'm like, let him kill your babies. I don't care.
I don't care. I'm done with y'all.
So thankfully that didn't take too long. She started running. I was able to cut right in between behind her and stop him, which was really hard because he is super fast.
Oh, he's super fast.
Yeah. And then I
really have a new respect for his quickness.
Then when we looked over, Pieces just trotted her little happy butt right up there.
Like
right
she didn't even want to be there in the first place.
Yeah. Like she was all happy and everything. Like, thanks, Mom. Like wanted to like high five her on the way out the club or something.
So she just tried her little beady out.
Yeah. So she closed it up. All was solved. Pigs are separated. They're doing fine right now. So
far, so good. Lordy day. I got back to my phone, which was on the back porch. Neither one of us thought we were going to be out there that long. So I left my phone on the back porch on the couch.
15 minutes.
In the sun. It overheated. Said it needed to cool down. What did you leave? You left his water or something he left out there. He didn't think he was going to be gone that long. We got back, and I had so many text messages from friends. And I told him, I said, I can't answer these right now because there's nothing I'm going to say that ain't going to be hateful. My attitude is bad, and I have nothing nice to say. My mom always told me, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all.
Yeah,
so I kept my mouth shut for like 2.5 hours. He kept looking at me. He was like, baby, are you all right? I was like, I'm fine. I just need silence.
And then actually made me think
They
made me think of one more thing. Once we finally got him shut off, obviously the fence we were using was the boys' fence, 100 foot, way bigger than we needed to just shoot like a 25 foot across. So y'all know me in my Premier One. Like I am like fancy about not getting that son of a gun tangled because I know it happened once and I know how difficult it is. But anyways, we were just so exhausted that this thing got so tangled. At one point, I looked at her and said, did we cut down a bunch of trees and just leave them?
We're just dragging
There's just trees all tangled in this thing. And now I'm getting frustrated.
There's nothing more that can make you more mad than when your Premier One gets tangled after you've already moved a hard animal.
Exactly. After you spent an hour trying to move a pig and you succeeded and you think you're done.
Yeah.
But then the fence wants to be a straight, just sticky fly trap to everything. So at one point, like, her and I could tell she was exhausted. I'm exhausted. And I'm getting, like, frustrated. Keeping my cool, but frustrated.
It's so hot, too.
It's
like 500,000 degrees.
So, the first part about having to work full time, too. You know, you have to do homestead stuff heat of the day. 4 or 5 o'clock. I look at her just as calm as day. You think you want to go do feed the animals? Leave me alone here. and she... okay. And so she goes on, and then I finally get the thing untangled, and we get it up, and I look at it once we beat back up. I said, thank you for doing that. I said, you did nothing wrong, but I felt like I was about to do something wrong. And I did not want to take it out on you, and you didn't deserve it.
Just needed some quiet time.
We did. I just need to like focus on these trees and this fence and get it set up. But I loved how we both understand each other in that aspect of it. And
like,
we always work it.
I got you. I get it.
Yeah. We sat down, we fist bumped and said, that was a power couple move right there, babe.
Oh man, I couldn't though. I sat quietly for about 2 hours before I could speak words again.
She got in the pool with Raylan.
I did. I just stood there in the pool. Like I didn't even do anything in the pool. I just stood there for like an hour and a half. Like I just need to be. Raylan said, "Can I get in?" I'm like, "Come on," because she's just like fun. She's not gonna. Raylan's Raylan. Like she just has a good time. She never brings you down.
Right.
I was like, "Come on, we'll get in the pool." And she just hung out with me. She kept telling me, "I'm sorry, your back hurts." I was like, "It's okay, baby. Thank you for getting in the pool with me."
Yeah. After we got done with that, I also had to separate the goats. So, thankfully, that was a lot easier.
Yeah.
We do that often. They like me.
Oh my goodness, it was nuts. So.
Okay. What questions y'all have?
I'm not sunburned. It's just blood pressure. We're good.
That's incredible. Y'all have no idea. Like we literally did this an hour ago.
Oh, hi, Amber.
Fresh.
Very fresh. Still very fresh. Boots is no longer my friend. Pieces is though. I love Pieces. Can't wait to see her babies. I really think that now that she's separated from Boots, the boar, she will be much more welcome to spending more time with us. Boars just do that. You know, they guard you and they keep you away and they like put off a certain energy that makes them scared and nervous. But I think it'll be much better now.
Yeah, and that's the same thing with all male livestock. They're just full of testosterone, especially if they're juvenile, which is where Boots is. He's in his teenage years, and so he's just rampage. And the same with like Charlie. You know, Charlie's getting a lot better as he's starting to get a little bit older. It's a lot different than last year.
Hey, Shushin Satori. Thank you, Eileen. Sounds like a reason to eat bacon, as England said. Absolutely.
Lisa, we did get it on camera. I just don't know how much yet. I've got to get after this is when I edit. So we'll see what all we got. I had you set in the new pen. Yeah. Because I thought we was going to just toast it right on in there.
I thought we were going to like record them going into the new pen, but no, that didn't work.
And then we were in there for an hour, so the memory card filled up, so I don't know when it ended.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's a big bummer. Yeah, living a rogue life. That's why we want to go ahead and get them separated. We could have done it a while ago, but Boots is really calm. He's not aggressive towards her in any way possible. If anything, that big mama is the boss, and she puts him in his place, and she shows him who's boss. But it's really cool the way it's set up now. They can still touch noses. They can see each other face to face.
No, they can't touch noses.
They could if they were creative.
They have to be real creative. They don't get shocky. Did you see the
but they can lay there.
Yeah, like, they can lay there.
Without touching the fence, they can still be next to each other. So that's really cool.
The Max said sometimes pigs move easy, other times not.
No, today was not.
And because we lost our element of surprise, it was a not.
Yeah.
But
we
now
got to work on getting them trained to the food bucket, which we have been. It just didn't work. Not today.
Yeah. Some days it doesn't. I think it's a full moon or something.
Probably. All the animals have been crazy. Nuts. The chickens are going crazy. Oh, our rare egg layers are starting to lay, which is so exciting. They're putting out these tiny little blue eggs. They're so beautiful.
Please explain how you use DE from Roll King. What brand do you use? Let me grab it real quick because it's the same thing. We got it from Haas Tools, but
yeah, we actually got it from Haas Tools, but Roll King does sell the same exact brand. It's a big bag. What, 20 pounds?
It's about 20 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 20 pounds. Yeah. The one at Roll King, I think, is actually 50 pounds.
Yeah, it felt like it was a whole lot bigger.
But this is it.
We haven't been able to find it at Roll King lately.
Yeah, food grade powder. Actually, you just do this like you would any kind of dusting.
Yeah,
you actually just dust it on the plants. You want to put it on the leaves and at the base, just kind of in the area. And
you don't want to do it before rain because if it rains, it will wash it all off.
That's what it looks like. It's got a bunch of animals on it. Basically telling you it's safe for animals.
Yeah, we also use it for the dogs too. You can sprinkle it on their food. You can put it excuse me, on their fur. It's good to keep off fleas and ticks and all kinds of.
It's good for
fun stuff
chickens
like
too.
that.
You can put it like like not a whole lot, but you can put some in like their little dirt bath area and let them get it all in their wings.
To, like do their little dust baths in it. They're so cute too.
Does it help with fleas?
Hey, Gemini.
Yes, it does help with fleas. I'm going to tell you, it ain't going to solve your
no,
flea
it's
problem.
not going to get rid of them,
but it does give relief.
It will keep the load down. July 5th, full moon. Going to be a crazy weekend. I'm on OR call. Oh goodness.
Right for you.
Yes. Shishin said, I'm starting to try to make different tinctures and stuff. So one day I could sell them. Yes, I agree. You need to use trial and error before starting to sell. Yeah, absolutely. That's so cool though. You'll love it. It's just a really fun thing to do. Absolutely love it. I don't know. It's so fun to make stuff and have people enjoy it. It's really.
It's also the most nerve-wracking thing.
It is, yeah.
Because you're like, even though we know it's good,
it's also not because I don't know. There's a little bit of nerve-wrackiness about it, but I'm always so confident in our products and the things that we do because we, like I said, we don't just throw them on the Etsy store. Like this is stuff that we use for years. It's been in our family for a really long time. So once it's out there, like I know people are going to love it. There's nothing that could go wrong with it.
Yeah. Agreed. That's very true.
Yeah.
We do ship international. However, we have heard some feedback today that especially the calendula.
It was for Canada.
Yeah, but it wasn't the comfrey. It was the calendula.
Yeah.
That wouldn't ship. And we have it all set to allow international shipping. So we don't know if there's been something going on with Etsy or if there's something to do with
customs
or what. But it's saying it's not letting us
in. Yeah, but we literally shipped last week and now this week it's something different.
Because it always throws me when I get when I'm taping on an international label rather than a U.S.
Single Dad said, Jen and Zach, you'll be doing a seed giveaway in a minute. Get ready. What happened?
I've been seeing something about lights, about lights that are going on, but I haven't been able to catch it.
Oh, cool. Well, we got plenty of seeds. Let's do it. That'll be awesome. 300.
Yeah, so we have
to go. Oh,
15 minutes. So I did want to talk about, not serious, but a little bit more on the Father's Day stuff, and then something that we watched yesterday that really kind of kicks it in gear even more. First off, thank you all for the outpouring of amazing comments on our Father's Day video. That was hard for us.
Okay, Chris wants to give away. See if I can hit 250. Sweet.
350, right?
Yeah, because mine shows 303, so I don't know.
I think it was 350. I've been seeing 350. Okay. The number bounce around, so I think that's what it is. We will honor that.
Yeah, we definitely will.
Yeah, so we'll just figure out. I don't know. Who to give to?
You figure that out.
Chris, you tell us who to send it to.
You tell us.
So the Father's Day video, that was very hard for us to say and talk about and discuss. Thank you all for being in a listening ear. It sounds like it also helped some others that are going through some of the same stuff.
Hey,
we did have an amazing Father's Day. Funny enough, because, we spent all of our time with the kids and stuff. Actually, Sunday, Grammy Karen took them. Yeah. And so it actually gave me and Jen a day of rest.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you the last time we did what we did yesterday.
Yeah.
It had to be winter, like in the dead of winter when it's just.
No, not ever really, because
that's true.
We do, like, the grandparents have watched the kids, and they do a lot, but it's never for like 24 hours. It's always from morning all the way to the next day. Yeah. Yeah.
And I know that sounds silly, and y'all might not be like, what? It was Father's Day. It's Father's Day every day here.
Yeah.
Okay. And Mother's Day. So Sunday, Grammy Karen had stayed the night, Saturday night. She took them Sunday morning, and I looked at her and I was like, oh. We got to have our Father's Day, love you, everything's great. Get out of here. But no, we spent some time in the pool.
Yeah.
And then
not very much time.
Right. Like we mentioned earlier, the storm just blew in.
But it wasn't just like our normal pool time. Like we got on a float and we just laid there.
And we never do that.
Stared at the sky and talk about random things.
Yeah.
It was great.
First off, I'm a little concerned about country music because I love this is leading into the next thing. We were listening to Luke Bryan, old Luke Bryan country music, and it's fantastic. What country is? Rain is a good thing. Stuff like that.
Thank you,
the old stuff.
Thank you so much.
And now I got to ask me, I was like, do you think kids still do field parties and hang out in the back of pickup trucks?
We just had deep conversations.
Yeah, we did. Because think about things that we did. I'm like, do you think kids still do that? And obviously this year's a little different, but in general.
That's why I said, I was like, no, not this year.
Yeah. We decided that they are. We just don't see it.
Yeah.
But we hope they are.
Right.
Anyways, we go inside because it just pours down. And her and I leave each other. What was it like? 1:30.
Yeah, it was very. It was
Like,
1 o'clock. I
1
remember
o'clock,
looking at the
1
clock.
o'clock.
It was 1 o'clock. I looked at him. I'm like, what are we gonna do for the rest of the day?
I don't know. So,
Like, we can't do outside things because it's pouring down rain.
yeah, and it rained.
And there was
the
nothing
rest
to
of the
do
evening.
inside because we had already done it all. I'm like, what are we gonna do?
Yeah. So we
This
put
is
it on.
weird.
We turned on Netflix.
We did.
Netflix hasn't been turned on since December.
Yeah.
When it's winter, you know,
Yeah.
'cause that's when you watch things. And we saw, again, I love country music. Like, I know it sounds so silly, but I have a passion for music. I can't sing. I can't play any instruments. But
He's a good singer.
I am not.
You
Don't
are.
fool
You're
them.
a good
I mean,
singer.
I appreciate it, but I'm not. But I really enjoy it. I love old country. And when I say old, I mean, I'm talking from 40s to 90s and 2000s, like 2010s when it like shuts off.
Yeah.
She came across a Garth Brooks documentary, and her and I listened to it. It was new, and it was like a series. It's a 2-part series, hour and a half each. I'm like, she's like, that might be interesting. I'm like,
we love Garth Brooks. We
Yeah,
went to see him for the first time
2 years ago.
2 or 3 years ago. We actually won tickets, which was really cool. We didn't even pay for them. We won them.
Dad's on. Hey, John.
Hey, Tony. And it was the best concert ever.
Yeah, it was.
For me.
Garth is the greatest entertainer.
Yeah.
My experience was the best at Zach Brown Band. But it was a date thing.
It was
the environment was different than Garth.
Yeah.
But Garth would put on a better concert. It's just that my favorite concert.
George Strait. Everybody said George Strait.
Sorry.
Yeah. He loves George Strait.
I love them all.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Joe Dick. Okay, so we started watching this Garth show, and we knew because we like have Sirius XM in her car still, and like there's a Garth channel, and like he's a very emotional man.
Yeah, and he tells everything.
Yeah, and he, you know, and he's open about it, and in a weird way, we have felt a connection towards that, like being that open, and that's how we try to be, is that open. Well, anyways, we started watching this freaking documentary. It's from beginning, like how we got started, all the way through having kids, retiring, getting a divorce, Trisha, coming back, like literally everything. It's 3 hours of just tears. Like you're crying so much, but like happy tears. Like you feel like this is like your brother or your cousin or something that you're just super proud of, or your best friend. But the biggest thing about what Garth's message is it felt like such a connection. And it's so silly because it's Garth Brooks and he's a famous country music star. But it's all about sharing love. One of his biggest things that, us being 30, we didn't really get to see it a whole lot in lifetime was We Shall Be Free. Yeah. And, his conversation.
It was way before us.
Yeah, it was after Rodney King.
Yeah.
And it was because of that, that he came out with that song. First off, how all of his songs came out have amazing stories.
Yeah, they do. Every single one of them.
So I highly recommend, if you have Netflix, check it out.
Awesome single dad. We'll figure it out.
That's
so cool.
You need to figure out how to set back 3 hours because they're both an hour and a half. But his love for people and his wanting to share love through his music, and all he wants to do is share love because love will prevail and love will make the world right again. And it's like her and I was just like, that kind of got a little real because that's like the exact message that we try to share through our YouTube channel. Yeah. And even though we only got 20,000 subscribers and it's nothing like Garth, the more people that share love, the world will be better. And it's like I had like just a new profound love for Garth Brooks. I'm like, that's my man.
That's it. None of us will ever be free until we are all sharing love.
That's exactly right.
That's the only way we're going to do it.
And it was a beautiful documentary. I like him. Garth Brooks is the man. He's not perfect. No one is.
Yes, go watch it, Lou. You will love it.
Go watch it.
Get your tissues.
Yeah, I don't know what exactly it's called, but it's like it's the Garth Brooks.
This Road I'm On. I think it was Garth Brooks. This Road I'm on Netflix.
Be ready to cry. Be ready to waste 3 hours of your day. Not waste. It's gonna be a good 3 hours, but you got to set back. Yeah. You can't watch the first one, then not immediately watch the second one. But it was just really awesome. I love that message. It's the message that we try to share in every stinking video that we post. And it's just, it made myself personally feel like what we're doing on just a fun, make you smile day more important and
it made us feel validated.
It did. It did. It made us feel like what we are doing is right. Yeah. That like this is the reason we're doing this is to share love.
And it's all about the impact.
Yes.
Obviously, Garth Brooks and people like that are going to have more of an impact. But if you can even impact one person like with the Father's Day video and all the amazing comments. If we could just impact one person with one video, it's worth it.
Yeah.
It's all worth it.
And I think that's the whole point. And this is like Garth's point. Like, yeah, I'm reaching a lot, but then how many can each one of you that he impacted reach? And that's the whole thing. It's like if we can all share the love and just express love and happiness, he's just not scared to break the rules. And that's what I love.
Not at all.
At all. He's like he was a country artist in the 90s and he was way beyond his time.
Yeah.
You know, he was. It was more about fitting in then instead of breaking the rules, and he broke the rules. Yeah. And it was great.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I was like, after I got done, I was like, man, I didn't think after watching a Garth Brooks documentary, I'd feel the way I do right now.
Oh, did we hit 350? Sweet.
Nice.
That's awesome.
All right. Chris.
So cool. So tell us what to do. What do we do? I've been trying to keep up, but I have not. Tell me what to do. Tell me what we got to do. What are we saying? Okay. We have to say Geo. Is that what I'm understanding?
Go?
No, not yet. Don't say it yet.
What? Sorry.
Day. Okay. We have to say go, so everybody go.
Go.
Hopefully we're understanding this right. The number is on your phone.
4?
What? The number is on your phone. Probably a text.
Oh. Okay. Right there.
What? Oh, okay. Oh,
so I guess we're looking for that number?
Yes.
Oh, there, I see that one. I don't know if somebody said it before.
Oh,
but
okay.
That's one.
So Meg Fickle, you
Meg
got
Fickle.
it.
123.
That's
123.
Awesome. That was fun.
Moderators, help us out. If y'all saw one before that.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't. Okay.
That's
Meg Fickle.
Meg
123.
Fickle. Awesome.
Right.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Email us at stivershomestead@gmail.com.
We literally had no idea what was going on, but we caught up real quick.
Yeah, we did. Double win today.
Double win. Oh, that was cool. Congratulations, Meg.
Cool.
Super cool. Yay, she says.
Chris and all other moderators, thank you all for setting that up. And thank you all for liking the live. That's awesome.
I didn't really know what was going on. I just said go, and then you saw the text, and I was like, oh, okay, we were looking for a number. That was awesome.
Goodness gracious.
Yes, email us stivershomestead@gmail.com. So cool.
Garth
Brooks and Nelly, yeah.
Come on.
We love Garth Brooks. There's so many good songs, and you can't pick a favorite. But that concert was so much fun.
It hit you here.
It did. We want to go back and see him again, but everything that I see in time gets sold out before I can even pull up the link. It's incredible. He's an amazing man.
You say hi to everybody. Hi.
You tried to help us with the pigs, didn't you? It was crazy, wasn't it?
That's where you look at. Okay. Did you think pig was going to run you down?
Were you scared?
Hey.
He didn't, though. He was very friendly. He was good.
Yeah. I was proud of you.
Yeah. I was proud of you, too. You weren't even scared.
I know we only got 2 minutes. Real funny story. Why got real hangry on me the other day and said some not so nice things to his dad. I mean, it wasn't like it was mean.
Like his mommy.
It wasn't like it was mean, but they were very highly sarcastic.
He gets it from mommy.
Oh, there's Jed.
Lordy day, Uncle Jed.
And I said, boy, you better watch yourself or you're going to get in trouble. He goes,
say hi, Uncle Jed.
This boy right here looks at me in the car and says, tough boy, huh? Oh, that was one of those moments when I was like, I need you to go do the feed like I did with you because I'm about to blow a socket on you. But no, it's funny.
Like it's hangry like his mommy.
We had to talk about what hangry meant, and that's what he was.
So hungry.
So hungry. And the food made it better, didn't it? You got that Happy Meal. Everybody said, hi, Jed.
Neighbor's home.
Neighbor's home.
Yeah.
What were you going to say, Wyatt?
I forgot.
Memo. She sent you a bunch of kisses and a heart.
Oh, and somebody said my daughter met Garth at a restaurant where she was a hostess. Her employer introduced him and she had no clue. She proceeded to see them and her friend said, you know who that is, right? That's so cool.
That's awesome.
I bet he was very personal.
Yeah.
I can't imagine meeting him. He would just be any old other person, it feels like.
Wait.
You want to say anything?
Yeah, he's a fancy farmer. He wears his dust scarf because he's doing insulation at his house.
Love you.
Love you. Oh, that's sweet.
Wait,
Look, even you're sharing love.
Cutest children in Kentucky, somebody
what
said.
is it?
What Uncle Jed has.
Dust scarf. What's around his neck?
Yeah, no, it's for his insulation that he's doing. The dust scarf is what we wear at Wildcat.
Yeah.
Yeah, you pull it up. All right. Well, this was so much fun.
It was
Thank
a lot
y'all
of
for
fun.
joining us.
We had
a
more
really good
stories
time.
than we could even fit in an hour.
We
'cause
really did.
we also want to make sure that we answer y'all's questions too. But
Yeah.
thank y'all for listening to us. Hope you enjoyed them.
Love you,
for the
single
most part.
dad.
Love
Thank you
you.
so much for doing that.
Yeah,
That was
thank
so much
you.
fun.
Very cool. Meg, make sure to email us. I think I've seen it pop up here for quite a few times, but make sure to email us and
Jenna
Say
said
shit.
it's almost your birthday, Wyatt.
Yay.
getting close.
And it's on mine.
No, let's not do that
No,
again.
not yet.
No.
And I
Her
think,
birthday's in September.
I
Yeah.
think,
We got a long ways to go, but she thinks it's
no, after your birthday, my birthday.
right after Wyatt's birthday,
After Wyatt's.
after my birthday,
Yes.
then it's your birthday,
Yes.
then it's Mommy's birthday. July, September, November.
But I think
Say
I
it.
know
July,
where I'm going.
July, September,
Wait.
November.
But I think I'm going to arcade.
For your birthday, we can. If they're
Where
open,
we going?
we'll have to see. He wants to go to arcade for his birthday. We'll have to see if they're open. You never know. Well, they should be by that time.
Coronavirus.
This kid.
This one, you just never know, folks.
He just
with the
never
kiddos.
know.
Would you get out the nose? Listen over here, going off
Lordy
camera,
day.
getting in the nose. Why don't you tell everybody bye? We love you.
We love y'all.
If you haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe.
Yes, please do so.
All
Ring the
right.
bell.
How do we end this now?
Thank you so much to the moderators. Y'all are awesome.
Yep.
We love you so much. Go check out their channels and go check out Freedom Homestead and Two Family Homestead after us right now. You don't have any time, go hop on.
Right now.
North Star, thanks for posting my.
Yeah, and Jed Hutchison, that's his channel.
Right
Go
there.
check him out. That's my
Where's my
brother.
hand? That guy.
If you want to see like the fun side of us that we don't always post, we post work. Go check out Jed's channel and you'll see.
But we're
all
trying to
the
do
fun
more
stuff.
of that. And
We
we
are.
are, even though the video,
Okay.
I don't know how it went, but it feels like it went pretty well. We try to show the fun side too, because we don't just work all the time.
Oh.
All right, y'all.
Oh, I hope he does look like me, my little twin.
I'm glad they look like you too. You're much prettier than I am.
All right, we love y'all.
Love y'all.
Good night.
Good night. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.